This isn't for public view, so it's just for y'all. And then I can show it to Michelle.
You want to put it on YouTube? I don't care.
Oh, okay. All right, that'd be interesting.
That'd freak a lot of people out.
Yeah. All right, well, in that case, this is Kit, I'm Jay, and we have Mary over here. Mary's very much Fae, so she's literally climbing all the trees and jumping around the water, and I think she's going fairy here in a minute. Anyway, we're having a lot of fun. They came up from down to Atlanta from
Waco, Texas.
Is it Waco, Texas?
Waco, Texas.
Yeah, Waco. That's neat. So we can have some fun.
Jay helped my stepson. He was in the hospital, had a very bad injury. He fell about 50 to 60 feet to concrete on his face and broke almost every bone in his body except for his neck and his back. And he's recovering very nicely now. So go ahead, Jay. I didn't mean to.
Oh, no. Thanks. So anyway, we're going to go. Kit can feel energy in stones and stuff, and he's already very much awake, alive, seeing and feeling things. And Mary really feels a lot of stuff. She can feel energy, and she's aware of a lot more than she is. She's just very relaxed and grounding because she's had some really strong Fae energy in her. Okay, let's go ahead and just get going with the crank up.
Okay. Should I experience anything?
Yeah. As you feel anything, just let me know. Inside, or let the people back home know. This is fun. I'm always so serious in my videos. It's nice to do something where I can just kind of be like happy clown kind of guy.
Well, I am a clown.
Yeah, me too. This works good. Let's see. You might feel lightheadedness, pressure, heat. A couple of people threw up. No, I'm kidding.
Well, do you say I was worried about doing that?
Yeah. But sometimes it does affect the solar plexus a bit.
But I'm handy.
Yeah.
I'll put some bait for the fish.
There you go.
That'll gross a few people out.
Yeah, that's all right. It's good for them. Okay, so here we go. Just relax. And right now I'm inside your brain stem, a little bit towards at the very top of the brain, at the spine where it goes into the brain, towards the top and the back, kind of near the energy field of the pituitary gland.
Feels cool.
Okay, good. Now I'm going to open that up a little bit, coming towards more on the inside of your head and filling your head.
Yes. I'm feeling, I feel a little pressure.
Yeah, I'm cranking it up just a little bit.
I hear the little voices that talk to my head are talking a little louder right now.
You can hear them better.
I can hear them better.
Or they're saying, run!
I don't know, they're kind of going, what the hell is this?
Yeah, what the heck's going on? Yeah, they know me. But you have Fae running around there. You have 4 spirit guides, 5 spirit guides with you right now, and 2, one male and female are Fae, and then another male and female are human, and then the other one, so it's Fae and human, it's Feynman.
It's getting warm.
That's a good balance. Yeah, it's just building up more energy. I know this is going to go right down through your body, through your core energy stream.
Wow, my heartbeat just picked up.
Yeah, it's going all the way down. It's moving all through your core energy, your EME stream, your body spirit stream, your Kundalini, the name of whatever name we want to use. It's being powered up right now, big time.
And I'm starting to sweat.
Yeah, I'm putting my energy in there, and that stays with you until you're until you're done with the body. and then a little bit of that stays in you and enhances the spirit that you are inside. But most all of it just comes back to me.
Oh, that's a weird feeling. I feel pressure around both sides of my temples.
Yeah, it's okay. Let's see now. Between the second and third vertebrae up from the base of your spine, where the spine attaches, there's a little issue over there. I'm building up a little pressure there, a little heat, a little warmth.
Oh, I feel that.
Moving something.
I don't know if you can move that or not.
Yeah, it's like moving it a little bit, but it's more energetically. I can't physically, bend crack the back, so to speak.
Right.
Chiropractors always get mad at me when I say I want my back cracked. They go, no, don't say that. Okay.
I'm feeling tingling sensation around my lower part of my crown, around my forehead right now.
Okay. Now there's a lower crown and then an upper crown. The lower crown is like a focal point. It's like a lens where you can feel stuff. It's a lens where you see stuff and the energy goes through it. This is what I'm doing right here. Just having some fun in my hands, but it's softly touching that lens. And then putting quartz in it and rhodochrosite, two very good stones with you, and rhodonite. That's another one that
feels like a massage.
Yeah, that's kind of what it is.
That is so freaking strange.
When I do it with my hands, it just kind of like softens the energy flow as it goes through.
I'm watching your hands out of the corner of my eye, and it feels exactly doing what you're doing.
And a lot of people will say, "Well, that's a psychosomatic whatever." No, it's actually what's going on, how it feels. As a matter of fact, all right, now this is your crown. I won't use this. Use my hands. I don't need to, but it'll have the same purpose. This is your crown, the upper crown.
Okay. Ooh, right at the top of my head.
Yep. Now, how does it feel? And then I'll tell you what I actually did. What I'm doing.
It kind of feels like something bubbled off.
Yeah, I opened it up. It's between 2 and 3. It's about almost 2.5. And now it's a little bit past 2.5 times the size of what it was when you first sat down. So that's why I was feeling bubbling, because it was expanding. It was going like this and just opening up, and now it's bigger, so you can get more in and out.
If I didn't know better, I'd say there was a Coca-Cola in my head right now.
Yes. Actually, you have spikes of quartz coming out that's literally lined with the energy that's of selenite.
If I didn't know better, I'd say the sweat that's coming out of my head right now is a product by that.
Yeah. Well, right now, my as soon as I started working, cranking up, I started sweating a bit too. Part of it's being the coffee, and it is a little humid in Atlanta, but you know what? Not like this.
This is weird. My head's shaking.
Yeah.
You may be able to see me. I'm feeling this right in the middle.
You're
messing with my pineal gland.
As soon as you said middle, I went into your crown, into below the crown, and I took the energy that's very similar to amethyst, and I went wham, and I sent like a huge flame out through the top of your head, and that's when you stammered like that.
Oh, the sweat just started flowing.
Yeah, but see the actual physical location in the brain where that comes from is where the pineal, hypothalamus, pituitary, and everything else is, and it goes forward just a little bit and then goes straight up through the crown. Because all the different brain parts have energy fields somewhere, usually almost always somewhere other than where they're physically located, because everything is located together.
Now I'm feeling right in here.
Okay. Now we're going to work on the scanner, folks. This is something that people I cranked up. I explained to them. There's your strongest sensory perception device is located right here. If you go where the forehead, where the pituitary gland is, and the top of the head where the crown is, right about in the middle, right where the forehead turns in the top, you'll feel a little bit of a lump. That's your scanner. Abbreviation for it, LRESPEF, Long Range ESP Energy Field.
That's vibrating like hell.
Yeah, I'm pouring the hell out of that thing right now.
It's like it feels like you're pouring something into
yeah,
it.
that is the strongest sensory perception device we have. As long as you're within the field, which is bigger than the universe now, literally you can see almost all the way through the universe. You can sense stuff, perceive stuff, almost all the way through the universe, and you can go multidimensional.
I can't stop my head from shaking. Mary,
Yeah.
Mary, make sure, is my head shaking? It just
or
feels
does
like
feel
it.
like it.
It feels like it.
Yeah. When you look at the video later, if it's blurry, it was shaking. When you feel it inside and it's that strong, it's just that strong.
It feels like feels like a pile driver. Oh shit! I'm sorry, I'm a little vocal.
Hey, no, that's good. What the hell? Oh, Charite, that's a good one with y'all. Your brain loves that energy. I'm going to put it in the
you
whole
just
thing.
lowered down, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. But I also changed the energy to Charite, which is now very softly flowing all through your head, nice and easy. So that's kind of like
That's a rush.
It's cooling. It's exciting, moving.
It's like a slow wave.
Yeah, it's relaxing, but it's awakening. Okay, here's the energy of sodalite when it's in your
It
head.
tickles.
Yeah, there's sodalite. You'll notice that a little more in the pineal, and then also here's the pineal, and then this is this is what source energy lapis lazuli feels like. I'm putting that in your pineal gland right now, spreading that energy field throughout it, and now I'm pushing it out.
That's interesting.
And now I'm pushing it out into the energy field for the pineal behind the forehead.
Okay, I'm also feeling a pressure in my upper neck on the left side.
Yeah. That's if you go inside there a little bit towards the front. Actually, that's about where most of these glands are.
Okay.
You just got to
right
go
behind the ear type.
Well, it's a little bit forward, but because I'm putting so much pressure on it, you're feeling the ears are very sensitive, so that's where you're feeling it.
Okay.
That's that your pineal's a lot bigger, a lot stronger right now. You'll be seeing more.
My I got a vibration in my right ear.
All right, now we're going back to the pituitary. All right, now this is DNA related. It's actually changing your DNA. When I see it, I see strands growing, whether they actually are, whether it's just modifying what's there. It's almost impossible for me to say just modifying what's there, because it's not just modifying, it's actually physically changing it to be much stronger and have more strands. But although I see strands in numbers, what's really going on when I look more clearly, it's like outer strands growing to actually become something. I don't know. One of these days we'll get this on a electron microscope so I can actually see what's happening. It's like sometimes we get a message that comes across as picture, and the picture isn't an exact thing, it's very close, and it's hard for me to say this, so apparently there's a lot to it, a lot more to it than what I'm saying, but that's okay. I'd rather be conservative.
Right now, I feel like there's a wire going from the
Poppy it down
the middle of the back of my neck
uh-huh.
all the way to my crown. It's really strange. It feels like it doesn't hurt. It just feels like there's something stuck in there.
Yeah. I go right into the main body, the core, and then I just come outwards everywhere. And then while the energy's out there, it's literally modifying your DNA.
It's going. It feels like it's going. Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
it's waves of energy going through it. Just kind of, it's waves. I don't know how to describe it.
Oh, something's
It's
trying to
pulsing
talk
waves.
to me.
Yeah, you got one of your buddies in there. He's got a lot of Fey energy. He is Fey. He's trying to say something, and every time he does, he's trying to tell you something that's happening. But every time he goes to talk, those waves in there are hitting him. He goes, whoa, whoa.
Yeah, because I'm hearing it go beep.
Yeah. He's wanting to talk something. It's like someone trying to talk when run one of those rides that go around in circles, and they go, "Wow, wow."
It's exactly what it feels, and it feels like that. If I could almost feel like I'm getting dizzy, but I'm not physically moving.
Yeah, but yeah.
That is really a strange feeling.
Okay.
Oh, my head's starting to shake again.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick finish to it.
I felt that.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, pressure's gone.
Yeah. All right, now, what I'm going to do is the way the brain operates, where you pick off where your real strong abilities come from when it's time, which is the real strong telepathy, telekinesis, and stuff like that. This is how it's going to feel if it does get to happen while you're in this body. I'm not saying it's going to, but this is how it feels. It's important for you to know this. And if you feel something starting at this one point and then moving forward, you know your body's moving towards that.
Okay.
All right, here's the part of your brain where that happens. That's a direct beam of energy right into that part of your brain. Can you feel something in your head?
Oh, yeah, but it's not powerful.
Yeah, no,
it's real subtle.
Yeah. And then
it's like a calming.
And then from that point where that's located, that feeling and where it's located, then when it fires up a little harder, I mean, the next stage of the energy transfer goes to this part of the brain.
Oh, wow.
And then it goes here.
That's a little more pressure.
Yeah, and then it goes here.
I felt that before.
And then here it goes to the rest of the brain.
Oh, wow.
And then it flies right out of your head, mostly around the crown. And then so that's the whole process of how those higher functions happen.
That was interesting.
And that, whoa, as soon as I quit jerking, that completes our fun. I'm sweating too. Part of it is the humidity, but when you're working with energy like that, it's got heat.
When right before we started, it was cool. And as soon as you started, my head cooled off.
Yeah.
And
then wham.
Don't look at me like that. I didn't shoot your mama.
Okay, Mary, it's your turn. Come on, honey.
Oh, no, baby.
No? Okay. Just wanted to offer. Well, folks, that concludes this episode of... Go ahead and try this at home. It's okay. And remember, no matter where you are, it doesn't matter. You know, energy goes through the field everywhere, and I'm part of that. The energy that I'm part of is also the field is part of it. So I'm already there anyway. It's all now. It feels cool.
I got an interesting feeling right about here.
In your head.
It's in the lower, right?
Yeah. It's between 1, 2, and barely touching towards 3 vertebrae of the atlas.
Yeah.
It's just right there. It's almost like a little bit of a knot.
That's exactly what it feels
it's like from sleeping or something. And all that energy is pushing through it, so it's kind of like... Excuse me. Folks, this is not a commercial for Starbucks, but you know what? Coffee is good for you, okay? If your body doesn't like it, then it's not good for you. But don't be afraid to drink coffee, okay? For Pete's sake. Whatever you like to do, if you're not hurting yourself and you're not hurting anyone else, enjoy it, okay? I know sometimes usually you see me so serious about stuff. I am. I'm not normal. I'm here for a reason. But it's not like I'm always depressed and everything. It's just I do a lot of fighting on the other side. I'm actually more than what I ever say I am. That does not relate to the word bitter whatsoever. I'm better than nothing. It's just that I'm really strong and I'm here for a reason. So anyway,
you want to tell me about my attack?
Oh Yeah, that's we all get. As a matter of fact, we got to cut it a little bit short because I can only go so far, and then I don't know how to put it on the internet. Yes, if there's any 10-year-old kids out there that can help me with this stuff, I'd appreciate it. Because this old man is not that computer savvy. Anyway, we love you all, man. You take care when you see you a little bit, okay? Goodbye.
Bye.